just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Off we go from Nashville. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2025 draft out of the U, out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
If there was one thing, Mike, that I thought was really evident walking out of our meeting with him earlier in the week was just how much he shouldered the blame for last week's loss. He said, those 2 interceptions I threw, those are just inexcusable, and he didn't want to talk about the touchdown passes and all the good that he did. And while I think that's certainly commendable, there was a lot of other bad stuff going on in that field, too. So I think there's a lot of things they can clean up, and if they do, I think they got a great shot this week.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. So the drive will end there, and on comes Tresway to punt on 4th down. And deep to return, that is Parker Washington. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft, it's Trevor Lawrence.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. If he does that, I'll tell you what, I really like their chances.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll pick up 23 on that one. That's good for a Jaguars 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's into the hands of Tyjae Spears. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
At the 41-yard line.
They run, it's out of the gun, and that's Spears. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. 3rd down, 3 to go.
And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll find his tight end. It's Strange. 14 yards on that pass play there. 1st down, Jacksonville.
And the Jaguars 1st down. A gain of 14. And the Jaguar 1st down.
Now here's Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Lawrence. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
A gain of 7.
Lawrence.
It's 4th down.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Is a turnover on downs.
First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
23 yards. That's good for a Titans.
On play action, it's Ward. That one caught. It's Jin-X-Ken. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Running here, it's Pollard. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Out of the gun, Ward. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down.
And the Titans
Play action. Ward. Short one there to Okonkwo. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
a gain of
22 yards, the pickup there. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He's hit after the catch and the ball comes free. The Jaguars have it. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had it in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Straight ahead, it's Spears. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Arden Key on the stop.
A gain of 4.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. That is caught by Washington. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
For a Jaguars 1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. Nice job there on that return. Gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The linebacker, Devin Lloyd, in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. Shotgun snap for Ward. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Ward. He's got his man, complete to Iomanner. A gain of 15. Well done, facing 3rd and 14, they pick it up.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And that'll be a pickup of 3. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. So a turnover-filled first quarter has come to an end. 0-0 is the score. And we're back in Music City after this. Titans football here to start quarter number 2 from the 46. Here's second down and 7 as we are ready to get back underway. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass. From the gun on third down. Ward. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Here's Tress Way now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is, I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations, because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video game. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
That's complete to Jin-X-Ken. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Designed run with Ward.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Drop right. Here comes Pollard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
In motion, Okonkwo. 3rd and 2. Ward. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
And the Titans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Slot man in motion left. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back. except to go down for a loss.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Third and long.
Jalen Johnson on the cover.
Throwing is Ward. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Josh Hines-Allen. He's in there to drop him, and it leads to fourth down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. To throw is Lawrence. A quick slant into the hands of Thomas. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Play action now. It's Lawrence. Short one. He's got strain. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Here's a handoff to Spears. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. This one complete to Washington. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
And the Jaguars first down. A gain of 7. First down, Jacksonville.
On the handoff, this is Spears. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We're back to Nashville in a moment. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now here's Lawrence. Open right side. That strains the tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd.
Throwing is Lawrence. Pass caught by the tight end, strain. Here's Logan Cook now. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And a pretty good punt there. Fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. The Titans offense ready to get back at it. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Defense.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
At the 18-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They bring the tight end in motion. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. The first couple of weeks of the regular season were wild.
Well, nothing on the scoreboard in the first 2 quarters. Who can make the breakthrough? We are back underway. Quarter number 3. Scoreless game. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. But Jaguars offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. On the ground, it's Spears to start the drive. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss. Second down, Lawrence. Quick throw, taken in. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Lawrence. This one is caught, and it's the tight end, Strange. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision side. What are you going to do on 4th down? They'll try it now with Spears. And he is going to have the Jaguars' 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive. They'll run it to the right here. That's Spears. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Spears. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Lawrence. That's complete to Coleman. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Jaguars.
On 1st down, Lawrence. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
To throw is Lawrence. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary has actually done a really nice job of taking him away. I mean, he's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. They're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense. The defenders knew a pass was coming. They had their ears pinned back here on 3rd down, but they initially allowed him to escape the pocket and make a break for it, but give him credit. They recognized the scramble quickly, rallied to the ball, stopped him short of the 1st down.
Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will take a 3-0 lead.
Job number 1 on this drive. Find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
On the return, it's Jin-X-Ken. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Titans offense ready for their first possession of this 2nd half. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. On play action, it's Wolf. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
3rd and long. Here's Wood. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the 2nd half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
The run up the middle, Spears. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. Second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the Titans' 29-yard line.
Lawrence. In middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. And he'll have it. He'll have it at the 16-yard line.
It's a gain of 2.
First down picked up as the running game comes through.
A pickup of 2 yards. And the Jaguars.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. In the pistol, here's Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Tennessee. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick six changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. His kick is good, and the Titans move out to a 7-3 lead.
Jaguars 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. They trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They go play action for Lawrence. That one swung out wide to Allen. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 39-yard line.
Spears now out of the pistol. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Jaguars first down. 2 yards on the play.
Once again, it's Spears. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now Lawrence. He's got his man. That's Coleman. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
13 yards on the play. And the Jaguars first down. A gain of 13 yards.
They'll run with Spears. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
It's 3rd down.
Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. Here's Lawrence. That's taken in. He's going to be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a first down.
7-yard gain. That's another.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
From the gun, here's Spears. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Titans have got it. He's to midfield, inside the 30. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Titans.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Now, the extra point. The kick is good. And the Titans extend their advantage to 14-3.
14. Jaguars 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 15. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Jags offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. Modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
The 44-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Jeffrey Simmons getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6. And it's 3rd down. Now here's Lawrence. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Lawrence now. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster. I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. And they're looking to get back to their winning ways after the loss in Week 2. They'd go to 2-1 if they can hold on here. This drive starts with 1st and 10. Tight end motioning left. Now, 1st down throw for Ward. The Jaguars have it. Oh, big hole left side. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
They're trying to pick this up with a run. And he cannot get in. The try for 2 comes up empty, so unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5.
don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
The Titans offense back onto the field for their next possession. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. Now a handoff to Pollard. Good instinctive running there, spinning forward. Gain of about 7. So, from 37, here's second down and 3. Shotgun snap for Ward. He's going to keep it himself. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
It's a gain of 11. And the Titans first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
In motion, Okonkwo. On first and 10, Ward. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
So, Mike, look where the corner came from on this blitz. He's all the way on the perimeter of the formation. This particular protection, they're not accounting for what they call corner cat. By the time the quarterback realizes he's blitzing, it's too late, and he's got no choice but to just take the sack.
And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Brings up third down.
From the gun, here's Ward. To the left side, caught by Ridley. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up fourth down. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. They'll run the toss to Spears. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Jaguars first down. A gain of 15. And the Jaguars
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Devontae Sweat getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. We'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Big play coming up. This is third down. On third down, they go with Spears. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. The Titans offense ready to get back at it. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this first and 10. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Here's Ward. He'll get this out to the left flat. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Ward now on third down. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That is hard. And he's out of bounds inside the 30.
A 56-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Titans first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
First and 10, and they give it to Pollard. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Out of the gun, Ward. He'll find his receiver. That's Jin-X-Ken. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Jaguars offense ready to see what they can do. They'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Coleman. 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
To throw
6.
is Lawrence. He'll look underneath, and here's Spears. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
That's good for a Jaguars.
Now here comes the spike, and they stop it with exactly 50 seconds on the clock. Second down, Lawrence. It'll be swung out wide to Spears. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Going for it all. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. To throw is Lawrence. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And the Titans are right back in this one.
Lawrence's pass intercepted.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win here for the Titans. They get the home victory here in the division in the first